Alrighty, how's it everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Friday night live stream. We are here for some fun run challenges tonight. Who do we have in chat with us today? I see Raudo. How you doing, man? Congratulations, by the way. Who else we got here tonight? Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and hop in tonight. We are going to do some fun challenge runs. We're going to kick things off with a little wheel challenge here tonight. So we will get, once we get a few runs in, we'll go ahead and we'll do our weekly challenge. We do have a winner. We do have a team. It should be fun, but let's go ahead and let's, all right, so let's scroll our categories here. So what do we got? Bring her down. How you doing? Welcome, man. Glad to have you here. What time is? Oh, one of my favorite categories. Okay, we got Bond of Master and Disciple for our first one here. Okay, and then now let's get a stage. Okay. Goku Story Zamas. Okay, okay, I like this. We got a good first challenge for the start of the stream. Bond of Master and Disciple versus the Goku Story Red Zone Zamas. This should be a little fun. I feel like I need to add the Dragon Ball Saga Red Zones to this. I didn't add them to this, but I feel like I need to. But anyways, yeah, so we'll do a couple runs here, and as things get going, we will hop in and we will do the community challenge. All right, so Future Trunks Saga. By the way, stream goal is still in effect, right? We still have not had a winner claim the prize. Last few winners have offered to give their win to someone else, so you know, very appreciative of that, but that means the prize is still available for whoever wants. So I'll show it off again later in the chat, but for those of you who are here, again, the prize is this little mini figure sets. Stream goal is still in effect. All donations count towards a drawing for this, you know, for a chance to enter to win this little prize here. We do have the Gammas, Gogeta Blue, Rose, and a not pictured here is a Kefla and a Piccolo. Those are also available with the set. So good luck to anybody participating. Again, any donations will count as an extra ticket into the drawing, and that'll be at the end. So all right, let's go ahead and build our team here. We need to do Bond of Master and Disciple. This could be an interesting one because I don't think we have anybody on a 200%. Oh, we do have a 220% lead. Full power. Is there enough crossover to do full power? I mean, that might be kind of difficult for this stage, but let's see. Is there enough crossover to do? There is. We could try that because that would give us a 2, instead of trying to tackle this with a 220%. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, so we can go him. Right, we can do these two. We can give ourselves a revive. This guy. And maybe this guy. We need to be kind of heavy, not Orange Piccolo. I feel like the stage is just a bit too long for Beast Gohan, but at the same time, I feel like we could float him off at a point where he could be fine post-Super. Because the other option is STR Goku and Gohan here. That's a tough one. Let's try it with Beast, and then if not, we'll swap in STR Goku and Gohan. This could be interesting. So we're going to go full power here. I think this is the way to go. And everybody here is on Power Beyond Super Saiyan, so we can go with this support memory. Alright, and then we will bring a Whis, I think. That might be. We should be able to do this without. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's hop on in for the first challenge of the stream. Bond of Master and Disciple versus Red Zone Zamasu from the Goku story. So this is Zamasu and Rose, by the way. By the way, chat, whoever's in chat, if you guys can just let us know how's this sound looking on your end. We can make those adjustments if we need to, but let's go ahead and do this. So in order for this to be effective, we do need to kind of push through this fight, right, as fast as humanly possible. So there we go. Alright, so taking a look here, we do have, I don't like that. Okay, so I'm thinking we put Beast here for now. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's our ticket here. Yes. Alright, we'll get 11 key spheres with our support Gohan. And then I doubt we're going to kill this first phase, so that's 2 hits on Vegeta to get his revive up and ready to go. Although if we don't, I mean, not getting his revive isn't the worst thing in the world, because then we can just proc, you know, blue Kaiokins, which I'm still a bit afraid of for this, because we don't have a full reps team. So the best we're gonna have is to set up him on a rotation with blue Goku, Vegeta, and the AGL blue Goku. I feel like bringing STR Blue Evolution might have been asking for trouble here. Especially because mine is only 55%. Alright, Platinum, how you doing? Good morning to you. What time is it over in your time zone? 35 million, that's right. I forgot. He is such a great support unit. There we go. Okay. I kind of don't want you to do that. I need you to stop. Okay, here we go. Blue Evolution. I don't think he's gonna kill here. In fact, it's best if he doesn't. So let's hope he doesn't. Yeah. All right, No Name. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Great stream already. Well, that's good to hear. Thank you. Bro, why did you dodge? Well, okay. I guess it's not that big of a deal. So what do we do here? We put... I feel like we need to get Gohan built up, so we'll let him super attack first. We'll let Blue Kaioken do his thing. I feel like AGL's not going to get to attack, and that does worry me. There we go, 26 mil. I wonder if Double Beast would have been the way to go here. But again, that's only a 200%, and this is one of those fights. This is kind of where the difficulty ended up ramping up, where you kind of needed the 220% in order to do this. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so yeah, perfect. So we can actually do this number. We can hold Beast off for now. We can do that. And then we can send off the Gohan. Perfect. Excellent. There we go. And the super attack is on Beast Gohan, who did get sealed, unfortunately. Not ideal. Yeah, so I feel like the trick going to be here is to get... yeah, this is going to be tricky. There we go. Okay, so at least this Gohan's going to get built up a little bit. Neos, Festival of Battles, right? No, we are not running Festival of Battles tonight. I do want to... I don't know, how do you guys feel about doing a stream where we stream our U6 run against the Festival of Battles? Because I've actually been working on that one all week. I've gotten really close. I got all the way to the Daima phase. I nearly killed Goku. We managed to kill Glorio. But how would you guys feel about us streaming a Universe 6 Festival of Battles run? Let us know, chat. Okay, so, and then we float off this Gohan. Alright, so I think we risk, because I know we can't put Evolution Blue Vegeta in front here. So I think the play is to put on the dodge. There we go. Yeah, you made it to AGL finally? Okay, nice. Good job, Neos. Oof. Okay, not what we wanted to happen here. Dude, straight up going UI Goku up against us. That is not what we want. Alright. By the way, chat, if you are in chat, if you are watching, if you are enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit that like button, like the stream. Get us out there, get us noticed, right? The more you interact with the stream, the better off things are going to be for us. Okay, we are solid. Excellent. Will you knock it off, Samas? Oh no, Fizz KFC got one shot against Gogeta? Neos? Against Gogeta? Against the Super? Or against the normals? Because she should be able to take the normals if you've got full key. Because I had mine tank, I had mine live the Vegito super, live the Vegito normals. Okay, I guess, bro, is Blue Kaioken just not gonna attack at all this run? Is that the play here? Blue Kaioken is just not gonna get any attacks in at all. Okay, so we do get another. We do get the supers out of Gohan. I don't think this one is gonna end up with his active skill now because he needs 8 attacks, right? Oh, okay, that works. Oh, but now for the tricky part of the fight. Now for the tricky part of the fight. Okay. Okay. Doesn't really matter what he gets, but those Fizz keys here on the next turn will be really good for Gohan, so we're just gonna do this. Alright, okay, so we got a fun turn, actually. It's a shame that we don't have the full reps rotation here, though. But we are below the HP threshold, which means Kaioken, I mean, he does have part of his max. We're just missing that extra percentage for the third reps unit on the rotation. I was kind of hoping to activate this. There it is. I was about to say, are we actually not going to die this turn? That would be really bad. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. There it is. Oh, we do have it. Okay. Now for the fun. Okay, we have a completely protected rotation, so let's pop Beast active. Alright, and we will do... Which one's stronger? Of course, ours is stronger. Okay, so let's, just for funsies, let's turn the animations back on, and let's watch the father-son Kamehameha. Show me the power that we made together. Right. Excellent. Perfect. So, Platinum, did you know that AGL Forku can tank double digits Vegito Super? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have that in a video. He only needs, I think he needs about 10 mil defense, and that combined with his guard and his damage reduction is enough to take down, or not take down, but double digit tank Vegito. I'm fairly certain that's the case. Alright, and we'll turn the animations back off. I'm pretty sure we had like 10 million defense in the video that we did it. So, yes, bring her down. We did know this. Or, I'm sorry, that was Platinum, right? Yes, Platinum. We did know this, yes. Alright. Alright, let's do that number. Let's grab that. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so this should be an all-around solid turn. I'm not sure how much damage it's going to do. That's the part. Holy crap, that was with the active skill. That was with Beast's active skill. What on earth? And it's only turn 6, which means we're still within the range. Excellent. Okay. Stop healing. Stop healing. I love how people will look you dead in the face and tell you that that's not good damage. Alright. Okay, so I'm thinking we do this number. Really wish we could see where that super is. Post revive. His guard is only if he revives, right? After the character's revival skill is activated. Yes, so he won't have guard this turn. But he does have attack and defense 77%. Man. Because we can't put blue Kaioken there, which is what I want. How much? When we only get 2 links here. Dang it. Alright, well, we're going to have to do this. It's not ideal, but it'll have to do. Yes! And we do get the Dokkan attack. Okay. There we go. Come on, dodge it, dodge it, dodge it, Kaioken. No! No! Yes! Oh, okay, we got the Dokkan attack here. Very nice. And these guys can super twice, can't they? I think they can, right? So there's a chance there's another super heading our way. Red Dog, you mentioned you had Tech Broly to take 462k. Oof, yeah, that's rough. They are kind of crazy. Alright. Okay. They are so beefy. This has me worried. Because we'd be doing a lot more damage right now, too. We would be doing a lot more damage if we were linked up with AGL Blue Kaioken, but it's too risky right now to put him in slot 2. And, of course, we can't... Yeah. Okay. Come on. Okay, we get an extra super out of Vegeta. That is good. Neos, you say that Toon and myself are some that you followed from the very beginning of the channels. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I remember when you first subscribed, so appreciate you being here since the very beginning. Ah, dang it. We are so close here. We are so close. Oof. Okay. I don't think we're getting this without an item. Legitimately don't think so. Alright, we're gonna Whis it up. Yeah. Yeah, I think the play is to Whis it up, because Beast is beyond his time. So I think this is the play here. This is our best shot at winning this. Seeing as he's still at 100k to Beast on his active turn, I'm afraid to see what this does. Okay, we're good. Yeah. But that would have killed us. That absolutely would have killed Beast right there. Because we're turn 9. Turn 9. Yes, this is turn 9. So, that absolutely would have killed Beast Gohan right there. But, like, legitimately, my guy, can you just go down already? And now we are just scratching him. True UI, how you doing? Welcome to the Friday night live stream. We're doing Bond of Master and Disciple versus Goku Story Zamasu. We're doing all right here. We did have to use an item just because we are kind of in a dangerous spot here right now. Or at least we were. Yeah, maybe we should have brought that third Reps of Universe 7 character. And again, I don't know that keeping Vegeta around would have been a good idea, so I don't think there was really any good options here. Okay, let's grab that. I'll take that. And then... just top off there with the key. Have fun with no Vegito. I mean, it's not that it's impossible without Vegito. The issue is nobody else's damage comes close, so it just takes time. That's the issue. It takes time. Alrighty, so I mean, we're like nibbling at his health bar. That's what we're doing here. We are nibbling at this health bar. 30 million off the goat here. Look at that. Full dodge Beast Gohan. Yeah, I'm not sure that we want to be relying on that kind of RNG. So you ran double Beast to get it, bring her down? Nice. Congrats. Ooh. Nice. Oh. 42 million on the Gohan. Can you just die already? You know, I wish we had a way to tell where the supers are here. Beast is still our best shot. It's turn 11. I'm scared. Yeah. I don't want to use it. Like, if he doesn't super slot 1, we're fine. But if he does... Yeah, we'll just do it. So that way we can get to the viewer challenge. Yeah, okay. Alright. Yep, look, the super's right there. The super is right there. Come on, man. Yeah, that would have absolutely annihilated Beast Gohan. Alright, Bringer, if this stage canceled dodge, it would be impossible. It seems like every stage nowadays is canceling dodge. I'm honestly surprised that this one didn't. Right? Because the hit stages both canceled dodge. Both Jiren stages canceled dodge. And the Blue Goku stage canceled dodge. They may as well have made this one cancel dodge too. The best part about all these dodge canceling stages is like every unit has dodge somehow in their kit. Blazer, how you doing? Welcome to the Friday night live stream. I see you are physically exhausted. Alright, but you are alive. Well, that's good. Glad to hear that. But how are we? We are doing fine. We are a tad bit annoyed that this boss has way too much friggin' HP for this team. To be fair, we only have one tech type, so that's kind of on us. Bro. There is no frickin' way you just did that to me. There is no way you just did that to me, Goku. I think this is the loss. Can we, like... There is no way Goku just did that. Goku, you bum. Okay, just, like, don't super slot 1 and let Vegeta get some of his damage reduction up. I said don't. I said don't. That is the opposite of what I said to do. Okay, we're good. That is exactly right, Bringer. That is exactly right. And I believe I talked about that in my video about the whole conversation about 2025 being bad, right? And it wasn't that I agreed with that, but agreed with the idea that it was bad, but I did bring up this fact that we have all these similar stages that cancel dodge, which means basically the only effective team right now to run is Vegito's team. There we go. Okay, we're doing a little bit better this turn. I don't think there's a second. I don't think there's a next turn, though. I don't think there's a next turn. There is not a next turn. There is not a next turn. I think we're dead. Unless by some miracle... Unless by some miracle he does not super slot 1, I think we're dead. There we go. Alright, 29 million on the Fizz Gohan. Or, not Fizz, Int Gohan. Impressive. You want to give us a second super here? That is not a second super. Alrighty, so make or break. Make or break. Beast is still our best shot in slot 1 here over the others. So this is it. Win or lose here. If he doesn't super slot 1, we got this. I lied. Dude has supered slot 1 every single turn, and I know that his thing is not a guarantee super slot 1. But he has supered slot 1 every single turn. Okay, not a great way to start stream, but that's okay. It was a fun run, honestly, building that Bond and Master and Disciple team. Alrighty, so let's see. How many people we got in chat now? Okay, we got a few. Alright, that's nice. That's good to see. Alright, reminder, hey, if you're in chat, if you're watching, if you haven't yet liked the stream, make sure you do so. Get that stream... get that stream notice. So let's go ahead and... Actually, let's grab our Peton stuff. I need to grab this before I forget. Okay. Oh, we got one more. We'll come back after. Okay. We'll let that one finish up. Alrighty. So, let's do another challenge here before we hop into our... We'll do another challenge here before we hop into our weekly Discord challenge. We'll let a few more people come on in and join us. Thank you guys for those of you guys that are here, though. Alright. So, first challenge... unfortunately, we failed the challenge, so let's give it a spin. Let's mix it up. Let's do another one. Miraculous Awakening. Okay, so we got Miraculous Awakening, and so I have to keep exiting out, by the way, for those that are wondering, in order to avoid the ads on this. So we got Miraculous Awakening on... Bro, is this going to be our stage? The other week we kept getting the Goku story, the blue Goku red zone. Is that what we're getting this week? And then the week before that it was the Universe 6. And then the week before that it was the Battle Hardened Formidable Foes. Like, we always seem to keep getting the one stage over and over and over again. Okay, well, we got Miraculous Awakening here. Still the same stage, apparently. Okay. Let's do this. So, yeah, instead of just rerunning the same thing over and over and over again, we're going to have a little bit of fun here by switching it up into the next challenge. And we'll count our total wins versus our total losses. This will keep the stream moving instead of us just getting stuck on a single challenge, everyone. We either get it or we don't, and we move on to the next challenge. And then we'll total our wins at the end. Okay, so some Miraculous Awakening. We could run a double Tech UI. That could actually be really useful for this fight. If I didn't hate Tech UI with a burning passion. But it could work. We're not trying the full power mess again. 2 Gohans, that really hurt us. But let's see here. There are no... I mean, see, this guy would be really useful, but we don't have any partners that we could run with him on this setup, so I don't think that that's an option. Okay, I think the double Tech UI is the way to go. What is his? Accelerated Paddle or Powerful Comeback? He's on Powerful Comeback, right? He is. Okay, how about you? You're on Powerful Comeback? You should be. You have a Revive. How is he not on Powerful Comeback? Oh, but he is on Accelerated Battle, so he will have the 200%. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's try Blue. Let's see. Maybe he will help. AGL could be useful. Okay, Bringer, you know item the God Vegeta stage with double Vegeto and LR Gohan, Fizz Goten and Trunks, Fizz Kid Q. Hey, that's actually a pretty fun. That looks like a pretty fun team. Yeah. Platinum, the next Dokkan Fest should be next week or on Friday or Saturday. It won't be on Friday or Saturday, so whenever the 28th is, I believe, is when the next Dokkan Fest should come out. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, we'll bring Bardock. This is tough. We need big damage. We need big damage. And we need tech types. That's what we need. We need big damage and tech types. Yeah, Beast is a bit too risky. But he could buy us a turn, though. That's the thing. He could buy us a turn. And then, at least with this setup we have... Yeah, it could work. Let's try it. Okay. Well, that's right. His is not. I always get them mixed up. Beast is. So we do have to use Beast, and then we use Tech UI. Okay, so, and then all of these, what is his? Okay, and so most of these guys are on the 170 then. Oh, this is... I don't think there's a good option here. Accelerated battle, right? Oh no, his secondary is accelerated battle. Yeah, I think this is our option. If we're gonna do Miraculous Awakening, I think this is our only option. Unless we want to run double UI. Which I don't know that I necessarily want to do. Yeah, okay, let's just roll with this. I think this is our option here. Pretty much every character here is on Goku's family, so this is probably the one we want to use. Other than the Vegeta. Yep, okay, let's do it. Ooh, alright. Decent starting rotation here. Alright, here we go. So, okay, nice. We got... Wow, really, all of the attacks there. All of them. Every single one. Okay, well, we do kind of have to let him get built up, so I think this is the option here. Okay, and then we'll just float the beast. Okay, here we go. Yeah, and then after this, so what we'll do is we'll swap the Beast Gohans on the rotation, and then we'll start floating the UIs. I would rather keep the UIs floating than actual on rotation, because they can be dangerous. Alrighty. Excellent. Okay, so UI Goku, having him start turn 1 is a great bonus, because it means we can activate his domain sooner instead of trying to like hide him until then. Right, because I hate it when he started. I can't tell you how many times I brought this guy and he shows up slot 7. That's like the worst thing, especially when you're only running one of them. Alrighty. You know what? Actually, thinking about it, we probably should have brought in an attack raising item. That might actually help us more than anything. Okay. So, we're going to take a risk here. We're going to put AGL Goku in front. We're going to keep Evolution on for now. And then we'll send off this Beast Gohan. We really just need a quick... Oh, okay. He can take the normals. That's good. Was hoping he would dodge, but you know what? That's fine. I'll take a normal tank. All right, there's the dodge. There we go. And since we do have a Goku on rotation, he does get his buff, or his unit super rather. Alright, dude is the king of normals, and he is showing it. And there goes the super on Beast Gohan. Excellent. Okay, so I think the trick... I think we put AGL UI in front. That's what we do. We get that, and then we send off Tech UI. Perfect. Oh, thank goodness. I always get... at this point, I am really nervous anytime I find this guy anywhere near an attack now. I used to be not so afraid when using him, but now if he's on rotation, I am scared to death. I wonder if we should have brought Namek Goku instead of somebody. I don't know. We'll see. Excellent. We get another super. And he tanks the normals. Perfect. Okay, so I kinda hope Tech UI just kills him here and we can roll safely into the next rotation. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so we have Beast Gohan here. We're gonna grab that. I wonder if we should keep the Vegeta on and float the Forku. That's tough. No, I feel like it's probably better to keep Forku on. Alright, yeah, let's float Vegeta. There goes the super, right on cue. Beast Gohan, double digits. So no damage gonna come out of him. Alright, oh, at least next turn we'll be able to use his active skill and giant form it. And honestly, I don't know if it's better that we get it in the AGL phase where we know the super is dangerous, or if it's better we get it now and we can start stacking up sooner. Yeah, this is going to be tough. We do not have a lot of offense on this team. This might be another loss. I feel like AGL Goku's our best shot. Okay. Hey, look, okay. The King of Normals was popping off. Blazer, till next time. Alright, well, thanks for coming out for the short time that you did. Do appreciate it. I know it is rough on the time schedule for you getting out here, so I do appreciate you taking the time that you did take. Alright, so let's grab this with Beast. Grab this with UI. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Okay. Don't super. Yes. Excellent. Okay, so actually this Beast Gohan does get some attack in. That's great. But again, I still don't know that the offense is here. Especially for the next phase. I don't know if we can deal enough damage to counteract his healing. Alright, well, maybe AGL Bardock can? There we go, we get an additional super. Excellent. And there goes the super on AGL Bardock. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad for a free-to-play unit. Okay, and then AGL UI doing his thing. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Okay, so let's bring out AGL Forku because we do want to have we do need to start stacking. So maybe we can do something like this and oh no, that's not okay. Yeah, he's dead. We're done. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is tough. Okay, yeah, he's most likely going to kill Zamos here. Which means we're going to have to contend with a fresh Forku and a fully loaded Zamos super. Oh, actually, no, we might be okay here. We might not kill. Unless he decides to proc a double. Oh, no, even if he does, we're good. Okay. Solid. Beautiful. Alright, so we're actually going to put him in front here so he can get his super off. Who does he link better with, him or UI? Yeah, okay, let's do that. And then we'll send Beast off for this. Perfect. Just don't... There we go. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to work out. Excellent. Okay, so we get a nice little rotation here. There's no... Alright, so we pop this beast active. Sean, how you doing? The Bandai servers is down right now. Believe so. You're talking about the web store for purchasing CC on Legends. I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. There we go. Let's grab that. And grab that with Bardock. Nice. Okay, so 16 mil on the Vegeta. Maybe we should have floated. We'll float him next turn, I guess. I mean, he's still going to get the attack raise. It's just not getting the unit super. There's no Goku on this rotation. Okay, you want to do an additional super for us, buddy? Yeah, Sean, honestly, I do not know. Last I saw some posts, it was still down, but I don't know if it currently still is. Oh yeah, looking at this, I am definitely afraid we aren't going to be able to do the damage we need to here. I am definitely afraid of that. Alright, here we go. We get another super out of Beast. Alright, on it. Sean, you're asking about redeeming the 500cc. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not playing Legends, and so I could not give you a straight answer. If anybody in the chat though knows what's going on with the Bandai store and Legends right now, help Sean out. Alrighty, so now for the fun part, right? So let's activate UI's domain. Alright, and then we bump off AGL UI. Grab that. Perfect. Okay, this is going to be a solid... This has the potential to be a solid turn. Gonna need some crits out of UI Goku, though. There we go. Okay, the super is on our guaranteed dodge. That is absolutely the kind of thing we want to see here. Alrighty, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, nope. Ooh, boy. This is not good. We are barely touching this guy. Most of who we're using here is on the 170. Alright, we get an additional super. So the counters post super should do a little bit more. Kind of wish there were some more attacks placed in that direction, but I mean, we'll take what we can get. I mean, it was the best option to put him here. Nice. Oh man, what is his HP actually? I need to check up. What is his HP? I honestly haven't looked at it in a minute. There we go. 37 million on the HL Forku. All right, we get an additional super for 24 million. $630 million is his HP. Oh wow, that's actually kind of a lot. Yeah, wow, that is actually a ton of HP now that I think about it, because I think Goku Story Jiren has what? Only has 500 million, so he actually has more HP than Jiren. Wow. Am I crazy? Do I just double-digit tank that? Am I crazy here? Alright, let's pop Beast active here. Since we do have the Goku coming on, it's probably best to do... we grab that. Grab that with Vegeta. We'll grab that with Beast Gohan. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is probably best case scenario. And if we're lucky, we should be able to tank this. Yep, double digits. Love to see it. Sean, you're kind of disappointed there's no fusing Kefla. I mean, kind of funny how there's no fusing Kefla in either game, despite the fact that both games released a Kale and Caulifla. That's kind of funny, actually. Alright, excellent. So we got another super out of Vegeta. Next turn, he'll be looking a lot better with all these stacks and Goku on rotation. But we've still barely cracked Zamas's HP. There we go. We get an additional super. Procking that medium chance to super. We got one. Oh, we got two. Okay, we'll take that. We will take that all day long. Not bad. Not bad. Could be much worse. Alright, 36 mil on the Beast Gohan here. It's kind of satisfying to see, even though it still didn't do nothing. Yeah, geez, 600 million here. That is crazy. That is a ridiculous amount of HP. Alright. Alright, so we do kind of have to run him here. How is he looking anyways? Oh, he's getting there. Okay, let's grab that. And then... okay, so... got to bank on some dodges here. There we go. Excellent. Oh, yes, we are dodging the super, which means everybody else in this rotation, even if they don't dodge, should be just fine. Although it would be nice to have Goku do a little bit better with the dodging, or with the counters. Yeah, because this damage has me worried. Okay, alright. Post-super, the counter's going to do a little bit better. But there's only one attack, so it's not going to do anything. Excellent. Okay, we cancel his guard. Yeah, kind of feeling like the attack raising items would have been the good idea here. Looking at the amount of damage we've done, so look, it's like he basically healed up all the damage that Tech UI did. Not that Tech UI is particularly known for damage, but that is annoying. There we go. But at least Forku can make up for it. There we go. Additional? Yes. Perfect. Alright, and then Beast Gohan. Of course, he's got to be slot 3 now. Because we are well past his turns. Okay, so he's about halfway dead. Alright, no more dodging. Okay. HLUI in front, I think, is the play here. You. And then Bardock, I guess. Let's go ahead and pop his active, though, since we're here. Oh, that didn't help much. Okay. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Are you kidding me, UI Goku? That is what you died to. You had to dodge one singular attack. That is literally your only job. Okay. Alright, well, like I said, in order to keep these challenges rolling, we're not going to dwell on them. For this stream, like, we're going to do a challenge, and win or lose, we're just going to continue on to the next one, right, with the goal scene. How many different challenges can we win at the end of the stream? And I got double God Vegeta and still no God Goku. That is literally the only one I'm missing from that set. Okay, well, with that said, we do have True UI in the chat. I did see him pop in, right? We have a few others from the Discord, I see. So our winner this week was... our winner this week, I believe, was Bagon in the Discord server, yes. So that means they got to choose the challenge. So for those that aren't aware, our weekly Discord challenge is a series of questions or challenge events that we post daily throughout the week in the Discord, and you get to participate once per day. And if you win the trivia challenge or you win the challenge event, you get 1 point. By the end of the week, we total up those with the most amount of points, and they get to pick a team lead for us for the weekly challenge. So this week it was Bagon, I believe, and let's see. What I gotta check Discord to find out what the lead choice was. All right. So, looks like our lead is, checking Discord now, looks like our lead is, okay, I don't want to say something fun, but our lead is the STR Blue Evolution Vegeta for this week. Now, typically how we handle the stream for the Discord challenges is that once we pick the lead, all right, the winner of the challenge also gets to pick the stage, and everybody else in chat, you guys are going to help me build the team. So Universal Survival Saga is the team. That is what we got to put together under the Blue Evolution Vegeta. That is the challenge here. So let's just go ahead and sort here. So the only condition is that if you give me a unit to use on this team for the challenge, we have to be able to meet their conditions. So for example, right, under the Universal Survival Saga, like if someone gave me, say, 18 here, right, she requires a 17. We have to be able to meet that condition. So we have to, somebody else has to pick a 17 in order else for us to use it. If no one else picks a 17, then, you know, we have to select somebody else. So them's the rules, chat. So let's see, if you're in chat, go ahead, let us know. Who should we bring alongside the Blue Evolution Vegeta? We don't know what stage we're taking on yet, so just be aware of that. Mega Nice goes and chooses Int Kaba, and we can fulfill his condition because we have a Vegeta. All right. Mega Nice was out here lurking, waiting for the chance to pounce on that one. I know it, and he took it right on up. Thank you, Mega Nice, for that one. So, chat, this is what we're working with. Let us know, who else should we bring on this fun little journey? Okay, I shouldn't say fun. This is probably not going to be fun at all. But hey, let's see. I hate the fact that they went ahead and just not... They should have just placed hit on both the... The hit should have also been given Universal Survival Saga, just because there aren't that many hits in the game. He should have been on both categories, honestly. I know it's the one from the U6 tourney, but he should have been on both categories just to help the teams out, right? Because right now, if you wanted to run Universal Survival Saga centered team, you would have to run, and you wanted to run a hit, you've either got this guy or this guy. And if you're feeling extra bold, you got this guy. Alrighty, so let us know, chat. I'm gonna grab a glass of water here, and hopefully when I get back here, you guys have selected one or two more units for us to toss onto this team. Oh, so it was all just a case of perfect timing, Mega Nice. I got you, man. Not really, but still fun nonetheless. Okay, so I'm thinking, right, we do need a Goku here for this guy to be effective, so maybe we bring Tech UI? Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. So I'll pick my pick. So my pick will be Tech UI. So chat, who you got for us? Who do you think we should put on this team? We still don't know what event we're taking down yet. So the more the more players we can get to help us build this team. You know, if Bagon doesn't jump on in, he can, you know, maybe one of you guys can help us pick the stage. STR free-to-play UI. You mean this guy? I mean, I'm not going to say no, but let's see if anybody else comes. Like, this could be funny. This could be real funny. Alrighty, so it doesn't look like too many other people are joining in here and helping us pick the units, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to build the rest of the team, and if somebody joins in the meantime, we'll go ahead and let them pick. Alright, so let's bring these guys, and let's bring the Kefla. Alright, and then we need one more unit here. Alright, let's see here. Maybe I'd say AGL UI, but he's making me mad. So maybe we'll just do this number. Yeah. Okay, so this will be our team for now. I don't know how well it's going to work. It might not work at all. No, actually, I don't like that. Goku Frieza, I think, is the better choice. Okay, you said LR Hitku? Fine, we'll do that. That works. Okay, alright, let's do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and Bagon, if you're in the chat, do you have the stage you would like us to use for the team that you decided on? If not, we'll just spin the wheel. Actually, I think that's probably the best choice. We just go ahead and spin the wheel. Make it fair for everybody. Alright, let's hop on in, and let's see here. Let's go ahead, let's spin the wheel here. So what is our challenge stage? No. Okay, I'm respinning. I'm respinning because that entire stage cancels dodge. Okay, we'll do that. Alright, that works. Yeah. That stage cancels dodge from turn 1. Like, the team is literally dead from turn 1. So, alright, so we got Goku, Vegeta's, it is, yeah, Vegeta's story. Okay, so Vegeta's story, Frieza, yeah. Here we go. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to run this team here. Beep. Excellent. Okay. And everybody here, aside from the Hitku, is on Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Or actually, we could just do this. Universal Survival Saga. That's 20%? Yeah, okay, that works. Perfect. Alright, let's do it. Alrighty, so this could be a fun challenge. I'm a little bit worried about Kaba, but I think with us bringing the Whis, we could make this potentially work. Alrighty. Let's do that. Oh, actually. Oh, that was bad. Alright, roll with it. We should have put Cauliflower in front, actually, now that I forgot about the guaranteed dodge. That's fine. This still works. We just need Kaba to, like, not explode on impact here. That's kind of all we need. Alright, so honestly, this is a fun little weekly challenge. We have not used Vegeta as lead in quite some time. Heck, we've barely put him on any team. So, you know what? Can't really complain about being given the opportunity to use him. I can, however, complain about Mega Knight's giving us Kaba. Okay. Now for the scary part. Why did they not just sub-Easy A him? That makes me so annoyed. Whis doesn't... okay. Alright. Now, I know we said we're going to move on from each of these, but strictly because now we know that Kaba can't live, like, being touched at all. Okay, we're going to redo this, but this time with a, but this time with that, and then we're going to bring AGLUI. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Okay, come on. Will you, like, I mean, not turn 1, please? Alrighty. Alright, well, this actually kind of works out for us, because we can do that number. We can do that number. And then actually with him not taking any hits, we're actually very safe this turn. So you know what? This is okay. Meganite says we're welcome. Oh, well, I'm so grateful you were thinking of us here, bud. Okay, I think maybe we'll float them next. Who's coming on? Hitku. Okay, yeah, we can float the LR Kaling Cauliflower then next turn with Hitku coming on. Tad bit worried about their defense, but I think it'll work out. I just don't want to float the Tech Kale and Cauliflower. I feel like they need to stay on rotation as much as they possibly can. Okay. Alright, we're actually doing alright here. The fact that there's no attack here is really good for Kaba. It means we can save the ushers for the next phase. Alrighty. Actually, maybe we do. Okay, yeah. This is actually a really, really good setup here. I feel like we can't let that go to waste. Okay, so maybe we do float them. Yeah, and then we can float Hitku next turn. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. This works. Because then Hitku floating gets them their defense build. Yeah, this works out. Alright, we get an additional super out of UI. Alright, nice. Dodge the super. And 28 million kicking it off. Alright, so I feel like, you know, with a setup like this, we have a much easier time than the previous two challenges. Because, you know, we can actually use these guys at their full 220. There we go. Get another super here. I just wish my Vegeta wasn't at 55%. I feel like that's what's been bugging me the most about mine is 55%. He is extremely underwhelming. Excellent. I was a bit worried. I was like, are we not going to get any additional supers this turn? But they do have a guaranteed, so we should be okay. There we go. And we get some little bit of dodging in there. Okay. Grab that. And then, like I said, we will float off Hitku. That way they can get their defense build up. We get the guaranteed dodge on Cauliflower. And we do get the second dodge thanks to the hidden potential and, of course, the increase in her own dodge. Mega Nice, do we know the situation with LR Caulifla glitches and the extra attack? She does. I mean, we can test it out right here if we want. I'm not sure exactly how to proc it, though. That's the only thing. I thought it was just you swap them back and forth, but I guess I feel like I'm missing a step because I did try that and it didn't work. Or maybe mine's the only one that isn't glitched. So I was totally not paying attention last turn either, but we are actually getting a lot of extra supers with Vegeta. Spoke too soon. Okay, but he should tank the super now. Yep, double digits. And then Hitku gets their build, which is good for us. What is the... This is... We need to go to... Alrighty. Perfect. Okay, so getting that defense build up on them is good. Alright, chat, what are we thinking? Do we think Blue here can survive a normal? Oh, he absolutely could, which means we can get an extra attack stack out of him. So you know what, we'll take this. Beautiful. Okay. Really? Really? Really he supered? Really he supered? Okay. That's the game we're playing, Whis. Alright. Well, Whis goes down, and that brings us to the Frieza. Now, we have to play it careful with Frieza. Holy crap baskets. What are his normals? That's what worries me. 1.8 million normals, which means if Caulifla doesn't dodge here... Okay. It might be best to put these guys in front then. Yeah... That might be what's best. And then we get 9 here with him. Alright, yeah, because if the Fizz Caulifla misses a dodge, she's definitely going to explode on impact here. Which we don't want, you know? So at least this way she has a higher chance of living, because not only will she get the guaranteed dodge on that first attack, post-super, she'll also have the extra buff from her own super attack effect, which gives her extra dodge, plus the hidden potential dodge I've gotten her. So I feel like this is our highest chance of survival here, because next turn we can swap in the Fizz Kale and, you know, be alright. Excellent. And how much HP does this Frieza have? I actually don't know. 490 million. So, still kind of a lot. Around this, just about the same as Jiren. Okay. Alright, we get the first dodge. We get the second dodge. We get the third. Okay, it worked out in our favor here. Alright. You know, missing every single super is not fun. Alrighty. So, do we keep... I feel like this is what we got. What is their defense? No, okay. Yeah, we need to float them one more time. Okay, let's do that. Alright, we'll keep that. So we're just gonna have to bank on that dodge then. There we go. You are, you bum. Every single time. Every single time. Okay. This dude, I swear to you guys, they fixed his rates. He does not dodge ever now. Alright, hang on. Let me go pick up some more support memories. I swear, they fixed his dodge. I don't know what they did. I don't know how they did it, but they removed his dodge ability. Like, that is insane. He sold 2 runs for us now, too, by the way. Alright, let's try that one again. Alrighty, so... Okay, we got Kappa once again, turn 1. Are we gonna get lucky again, though? We are, okay. Alright, so we can actually put... We're actually gonna put Hitku here, because next turn, we're gonna float him. And that would be... ideal for... Yeah, okay. Because getting the build up here is probably their safest place to get built up. There we go. Because obviously we want to have them built up both offensively and defensively by the time we get to Frieza. And having them slot 7 the last time, I think that really slowed us down. Because if they were built up, I would have trusted them more in slot 1. But since they didn't have their full build up yet, I don't know. Excellent. Wanted says UI Goku being UI Goku. Yeah, for real, right? And people don't understand why I get such a bother about this character. Like, it's literally like this is my experience every time I use him. Tech UI too, like, they just don't dodge for me. I get the worst luck with when it comes to their dodges. And what's worse is, like, on that turn we just had with him, he should have had, he had 77%. We got 1 dodge, which pushed us to 84%. Right, so we missed an 84% chance to dodge there. Like, that's just insane. Like, how unlucky you gotta be. Alright, let's stick the girls in front here. Grab that. So, no UI Goku on this rotation, which means that these guys are not getting their build up here. Oh, jeez. Oh, hey, Int Cabba, the guy who should have gotten an easy A. Yeah, I said that as soon as Mega Nice picked him. Like, why on earth did they ignore his easy A? It's not like we're going to get another Universe 6 celebration. So why not just give it to him? Why not just give it to him? There we go. $20 million starting off with Vegeta. That's actually pretty good considering we don't have his unit super. Alright, you want to pop off with those additional supers? No, those are normals. Those are normals. I don't know if anybody's told you that, Vegeta, but those were normals. Yeah. There we go. Okay, well, it's better. Alrighty. Let's do that so they can finish getting built up. We'll do that, and then we'll send off the kale and cauliflower here. Dude, just dodges like just not. They are like non-existent for me. Non-existent. Non-existent. Alright, so they're fully built up offensively, so now we can float them off and build up the defense. Alright, get an additional super with HLUI. Nice. Alright, and then Caulifla gets her super. Now, since she hasn't done anything else yet, we probably... Yes. Okay, there goes the additional super. She's not going to be that strong, but, I mean, getting 3 supers gets her fully built up, so we kind of want that. Oh, that's not a 3rd super. Okay, but we do get the dodge. Alrighty. And then, can we just kind of survive here? Oh, wow, they filled up quick there. Alright. Oh, well, that's because we're over 2 million defense already. Okay. Okay. That's right. And then now they've got that extra dodge because we did do the 3 attacks last turn. And now 24 million, and then next turn we will have the Fizz, Kale, and Cauliflower on turn with us. There we go. Additional super, yes, okay. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Okay. They left just enough for Blue Evolution to get an extra attack in there. How sweet of them. Alrighty. Excellent. So that phase is done. But now the scary part. Now the scary part. AGLUI, I just need you to dodge here. That is it. That's all I'm asking for. It's not a whole lot. All I want for Christmas is an AGLUI dodge. There we go. Excellent. We got it. He did not fraud out on us this turn. We got it. There we go. Excellent. So now what would be ideal is somehow, I don't know how we're going to do it, but somehow we take 30% damage so that way we can proc UI's revive when Kaba shows up. I don't know how we're going to pull that off, but if we could... Ooh, look at that. 40 million in slot 3. I love it. Oh, that's right. He can be stunned. I forgot that he can be stunned. Keeping him on rotation is actually good. I forgot that Frieza could be stun locked. I totally forgot you could stun him. Oh. Oh. Okay, so how are we doing? Look at that, beautiful. Okay, so let's see if we can actually do this. Let's see. So apparently this is how it works. They have the same glitch as the HL Blue Boys, and since it's on the turn that we can activate their active skill, I think we can cheese this. So let's just see. Let's just tap this a bunch of times. I just want to see if the glitch works. I honestly never tried it out. Okay. That's enough, right? Okay, let's see. So if we did this right, she should do a crap ton of extra supers. So let's actually pop the active here. Because we're just going to keep her in the Kale form, honestly. And let's grab that. And now I guess the question is, do we take an extra turn? I feel like we should just take an extra turn of stacking, since we know we're going to be safe here. Yeah? Let's do it. $39 million. Okay, so if the glitch worked, right, which again, I'm still not sure how to do it. If the glitch worked, Kale should do more than 6 supers here. So this is number 3. This is number 4. This is number 5. This is number 6. Okay, so if the glitch works, she's going to keep going. No. Okay, so it didn't work. So clearly we're missing something, or mine is the only one that's not glitched. Alrighty, perfect. So this Vegeta actually gonna get come on, proc those medium supers. Proc those medium supers. There's one. Give us one more? No, okay. Bring her down. The glitch works, it's just hard to execute. Yeah, I can't figure out what is it that triggers it. Everything I've seen, the trigger seems to be the turn that you can do the active skill, and you have other active skills activated, but again, I'm not honestly sure what triggers it. Okay, so we don't have the revive up, and Int Kaba is on the rotation. Okay, we also don't have Hitku to stun, so please forgive me for having to do this, but literally Kaba is here. Okay, so let's do that. Yeah, let's grab that with AGL. Grab that with Evolution Blue. And we'll take that with Kaba. Okay. Mega nice. Maybe it's exclusive for Caulifla? I don't think so, because I've seen it done with Kale. There we go, 34 million. I love the fact that they at least bothered to give this guy some attack sacking. Yeah, bring her down. So you say it is, it says the exploit because they patched it. I don't think so. The announcement, yes, so I'm a little confused then because yesterday's in-game announcement said they were going to, and they hadn't done it yet, and they asked people not to cheat. All right, I think we're good to bring out Kefla here. How on earth can I get this bad luck with? That takes skill. That really does take skill. Alright, here we go. There we go. We get the dodge on that big super, and that's a 5 million super, by the way. Nice, and we get the second super here. Okay, so this should actually be a really good turn. Oh, are you not supposed to use the active skill? Is that the issue? Bring her down. You're not supposed to use the active skill. Is that what we did wrong? We're not supposed to use the active skill? There we go. Alright, Hidden God Goku. Are you guys going to finish this up for us? There we go. Additional super. Okay, maybe they don't. Oh, they do finish it. How nice. And there it is. Oh, I see. So you use the active skill first, then you do it. Okay. See, we did it. We did the active. We did the switch first, then the active skill. I see. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, well, hey, there we go, chat. We got the run done for this week's Discord challenge. Remember, Bagon chose Blue Evolution Vegeta for us, and we let the wheel decide our run for the challenge. Pretty fun, honestly. Mega Nice giving us the menace that he is, gave us Int Kaba, but we did manage to make it work. Was pretty fun, honestly. I was kind of hoping we could have gotten the no item run if we could have taken 30% damage and just Kaba showed up with UI's revive ready, but unfortunately that's just not how it happens. Yeah. But that's alright. I mean, it still works. So, guys, we have enough time for one more challenge for the stream. But before we do, I want to remind you, if you want to participate in next week's Discord challenge, make sure you join the Discord, right? I believe this week will be a gauntlet week, which means over the course of the week, we will be introducing stages for you guys to take down, increasing in difficulty as the days go on, and by the end of the week, the winner, the person with the most points at the end of the week gets to select the lead for next week's stream. So hopefully you guys participate. It's always fun seeing the different teams you guys come up with in these challenges. So with that in mind, we got one last go in us for the wheel challenges. I want to remind you that our stream goal is still in effect. So if you would rather skip the wheel and you want to choose a unit specifically for us to use in the challenge, you can check the description for the different tiers of donations. But if you want to skip the wheel entirely, you can donate $10. All of that does help us work towards getting ready for the GDC. All right, so let's spin our category wheel here, and let's see what we're doing. Nico West, how you doing? Welcome to the Friday night live stream. We are running... Oh, good God. Oh, good God. Why? 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 Okay. Alright. Okay, so I think for the stage, though, so let's spin the wheel for the stage. I think for the stage, we have to go to our other wheel from last year because I don't think we're doing, I don't think we're doing any, actually, you know what? No. We will do it. We will do a 10th anniversary stage just because I want to see where the team is at, actually. So we will do a 10th anniversary stage. I want to see where this team is at. Okay, what is with the obsession with this fight? Okay, now we're going to respin that. I want to try a different fight. Okay, that's workable because we can actually utilize their buffs. Okay, that's workable. Okay. Yeah, we can actually use items and utilize their buffs. So I think, yeah, this is workable. Yeah. I don't understand why we keep getting that, stage, but alright. The worst part about this is I chose not to buy Omega thinking he was going to come back, and now it bit me in the butt. My Omega is still 55%. Look at that. Oh, that is so sad. Okay, so I guess we can get him. Mega Nice is saying we should use Tech, Ice, and Nova. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's see. Who can stun? We're gonna need a stunner here. Oh, Tech Ice and Nova can stun. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, might be helpful to have a sealer. Who can seal? Omega himself seals, doesn't he? Seal. Okay. She seals. That would be useful. Alright, and then lowering attack. That's going to be really helpful. Yeah, Omega lowers attack. And then I guess this guy's our best option. When this guy awakens, he could actually be really useful. Okay, so I think this is the team we're running. What is it? What are these guys at? Okay. I guess I should just use my battlefield points and max them out, shouldn't I? Not that. Ugh. Alright, we got the hidden. Alright, let's put that in. Yeah, so we're actually going to have to fill out these guys' hidden potential here. We need these guys at max potential if we're going to stand a chance here. Alright, let's go. There we go. And then let's go. Yeah, perfect. And then we're just going to go full dodge for the equips. Oh, actually, the defense. The level 7 defense. Oh, but I'm going to save that because that's for a Frieza. Okay, yeah, let's just go full dodge on the equips. That's probably the best thing to do here. Level 1. Level 2. There we go. At least that way we get a little recovery in there. Alright, do we have any level 5s for them? No, we don't. Okay, so let's go with a level 4 then. 3. 2. Alright, let's go with that one. And then, alright, how about gold? Do we have any level 5 golds? Oh, we do. Perfect. Okay. Oof. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Alright, and then I'm going to need a max. Those, actually, I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, I think I need one more copy of... I just have not been buying these guys. Did I really only have them at 79%? I thought I had them higher. GT bosses. I do. Okay, so we're gonna have to do the same thing for them too. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna buy 2 copies of them too. They actually should be up for an easy A. They should be the next one up for an easy A, which really makes me think that there is going to be some type of GT bosses GT celebration in general this year. Alrighty. Alright, excellent. Now, for this one, I'm not spending the stones to do anything with them. I didn't have them a dodge build when I first got them, and I'm not fixing it now, so we just gotta roll with it. But we will make them, we will give them as much dodge as we can with the orbs here. Oh, man. Alright, 4. We need a level 4, right? Because that's what we had the most of. Perfect. And then... we have another level 5? I don't think we do. Yeah, okay, so level 4 here. And there we go. Perfect. Alright. Okay, so checking in on the chat. Nico, how many stones do you think you should save for GDC? Well, as much as you can. Like I said, we did a rough estimation. If it follows the trend of anniversary, we could be seeing anywhere between 1,100 and 1,700 stones during that celebration. Do I think the summoning on the banner for the double rates is worth it? I mean, at this point, knowing GDC is as close as it is, I would say probably not anymore. But it, you know, it could have been useful before. All right, so this is the team we're gonna run. GT bosses with Ice and Nova because can we not even get a lead? This is how we're gonna be? We can't even get a lead. AGL Extreme. Oh man, don't. Okay. That is the one thing I hate. Alright. Is anybody here even on his... Yeah, no, they're just general... Jeez. We can't even run the event. Okay, stand by here. I'm going to put it out on Twitter and on Discord real quick. Alrighty, so we just made a post on Twitter. Hopefully someone bites and we can actually get the run here. I do hate that. That is the... They need to fix the friend system. The fact that we can't even get a lead when we want to do a run here. Because I'm actually legitimately curious if we can do anything here with this. Because, wow. Alright. Okay, Nico says it's easy to save the stones because there's nothing for the banner that you want since you rainbowed everybody else. That's fair. Alright, so let's bring this. Let's bring a mouse. That would be helpful. What about the tank? Defense. Do I have no more guide robos? I don't. Okay. What does this thing do? Recover 700,000. Okay. Let's see. A Whis would probably be helpful somewhere. Yeah, let's bring a Whis. Yeah, if I had any more of those guide robos, those would actually be really helpful. And I don't think they were available in the store for a while. I should have bought them. Key 4 and damage reduction 20% for 2 turns. 2% and HP and 30% attack per. Okay. What about this? No. Yeah, might just be best to bring the Princess Snake. Alright, let's see. Let's just move around real quick. Alright, let's see. Hopefully the list has updated here. Looks like I got 2 responses on Twitter. Did somebody bite? No, not yet. Dang, are we actually not going to be able to finish off with this run? I want to do this run, actually. Because I feel like this could be a lot of fun. Did it not save? Why did it not save the items? Alright. Are we really gonna do this? Are we really gonna do this? Okay, let's try this. Let's see if we close out the game and see if it resets. Alright, and let's see if we got any bites on Discord here. I actually really want to close out the stream with at least an attempt on this run. But we need somebody to bite and set LR Omega, and it doesn't look like anybody's taking the bait. Yeah, if they did one thing this year in terms of quality of life improvements, one thing, it needs to be to fix the friend system. So if I want to run a team, I can. The fact that we can't do this run because of silliness is just ludicrous. Yeah, we might actually be stuck just with this. Okay. Yeah, no updates. Nobody's bit yet. Haven't had anybody respond. Alrighty, you know what? We'll just run it as is. Yeah, let's just run it as is. I think that's going to be the best we got. Just see. I just want to see if we can actually make use of them here. Obviously, not being on the full 200% does make a huge difference, but, you know, it is what it is. Where's that Whis? Where's that Whis? Alright, excellent. Let's do this. Alright, where's that GT boss's support memory? Oh, this is only Shadow Dragon. Well, I mean, pretty much everybody here is Shadow Dragon Saga, so that's fine. Alright, let's do it. This is tough. This is frustrating. Seriously, fix the dang friend system. Fix the dang friend system. Like this should not be a thing where we can't even do the run. Oh yeah. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Alright, alright, let's start with this. Perfect. Okay, so we got a nice little turn here. Because literally we just need them, because these guys stun, right? So we just need them to stun. Bring her down. I'm aware that you can farm guide robos from the Bulma event. I just I have the worst luck. I think I had a day where I went through the entire stage like all day long, and I didn't get. I got maybe a couple of them. Like I just don't have that great luck with getting those drops. Nico, guide robos are an item that allow you to lower the enemy's attack by 40% for 2 turns, as well as give you an usher for a turn. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, like look, we're having to burn all of our items right here. Okay, let's use a Whis. I think that's the play here. Yeah, Zamos is on a half lead, too. But somehow it's still probably the best play. Oh, I shouldn't have used a Whis. I forgot about the stun. Okay, that's fine. Is what it is. Oh wow, we are barely touching them in damage. Yeah, not having that friend Omega is really hurting. Because everybody here, this is a 130, right, that they're on? Ah, this is stupid. Alright, let's do that. And we'll send off Oceanus here. 4 million. Yeah, okay, we're not doing anything here. Not without a proper lead. There's no way for this one. At least not beyond this phase, we're not. Oh, yeah, this is real tough. This is either going to take a while or we're going to die the moment we enter the Beerus phase, which is probably what's going to happen. Alright, very nice. At least baby attack and defense lowers. That's helpful. Alrighty, we'll do that. And not ideal for Isanova, but that's fine. We have a stun active, so it doesn't really matter as long as they get their stun. Nico, you say, do you think grinding stones or grinding LRs? What do you mean? Like grinding the free-to-play LRs? Is that what you're asking? Dude, we're not even through the first phase yet. What is going on here? We are not even out of the first phase. This is wow. I mean, but at least they're not dying. I suppose that says something for them. They're not dying. I suppose that says something. We get another super out of Oceanus. Nico, you're talking about LRs from summons and was wondering if you could grind the Awakening Metals for them. Well, I mean, if you have a team strong enough to grind out the Awakening Metals, do so, right? Because they'll help you clear other events. My best recommendation is to grind, and I believe this is part of my Beginner's Guide series that I put out. The best thing you can do is grind out that free-to-play Saiyan Saga team and use them to get all the awakening medals for your characters, and then start awakening those characters so that way you can take on harder missions. Alright. Oh man, how are we gonna do this? Oh. There we go, this guy gets the stun too. Jeez. Alright, 3 million on the Isanova. I'm not sure if that's good or not for them. I don't even think I used them during 8th anniversary when I pulled them. Oh, jeez, this is rough. This is actually painful to watch. Okay, and then Baby should finish off here. There we go. Hey, we got through phase 1. I mean, that's good, right? Alright, let's use the active skill here. I just want to see. I mean, I'm not expecting much here, but I kind of want to see what happens. Alright, we grab that. And then let's use the mouse. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we get the action cancel, which means we can actually get the first hit in here. Okay, he's double-digit tanking with the mouse item up, so I mean, I suppose that's good. Okay, alright. Very impressed here by the team so far. Alright, with the 40% in reduction, they are actually taking double digits. I did not anticipate that. Alright, Oceanus surviving another round. I am surprised we have not died yet. This is actually pretty amazing. Alright. And we're on turn 10. We are on turn 10 in Battle Hardened Formidable Foes. How does that happen? Someone explain, please. I'm pretty sure we're dying here, but let's see. I kind of want to see what happens. We got the Dokkan attack. Jesus. Okay. Nope, never mind. We die. That's with the 40%. So we could have used a Whis or something. No, we still would have taken a lot. Alrighty, so, well, that did not go well, and it doesn't look like anybody's taking the bait for Omega Shenron, so I do not think we are doing this run. And unfortunately, that is all the time we have for the stream today, right? We actually did a few runs. We got 4 runs in, 5 if you include this one, right? We got some clean runs in, some good fun runs, so pretty good, honestly, I will say. I don't think anything's going to beat last week's stream RNG, where things went in our favor just about every run, and we managed to clear each stage. Oh, you did, Mega Nice. It's still not showing up on the friends, or maybe it is now that we've lost, but unfortunately, we are still very much out of time. So, guys, I just want to say thanks for coming out to this week's live stream. We will be back again next Friday night. So, you know, tell your friends, let everybody know that we are out here. Oh, there we go. There's finally somebody's Omega. We are out here. We've moved our stream to Friday nights to accommodate, alright, because I know a lot of people were having trouble getting to the Sunday live stream, so I moved it to Friday, and this has been our pretty consistent time slot for stream. So we'll be back again next week for the same deal. Again, if you want to participate in the weekly Discord challenge, please make sure you join the Discord. Links in the description down below, and you'll be able to participate in this week's Gauntlet Challenge, taking on various different difficult stages in an effort to see who gets to pick our lead for next week's viewer challenge. So, guys, that's it for the stream. Thanks everyone for coming out, and aloha.